About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. The Yanks look for their 7th straight victory next. Kevin Shackelford, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with them and make it 2 really strong starts.
Well, this Yankee ball club.
Pitch 105.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. Pitch popped up. And there's the first out. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Standing in now, Roberto Garcia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ohtani waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Now batting, Tyler Glasnow. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's been a slow start as they come in with just 1 win from their first 5 ball games. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit at third. And that's the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak rolling, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting third, the third baseman, Cody
Standing in, Cody Bellinger. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Welch is under this one. And that will retire the side. Yankees come up. From the stretch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Jorge Alfaro is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Bottom of the second, no score. Here's big Aaron Judge. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Hard ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Judge stands at second with no outs. Runner breaks for third. In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Here it is. The runner's breaking for home. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And this is taken in shy of the wall, but that should be plenty deep to score the run. Now a throw behind the runner, but it's not in time. Heads up base running, gets him back to the bag following the line drive.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
A bouncer to the left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. First offering on its way. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Michael Ordonez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Jackie.
Now at the plate, Jackie Ray. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Rays. They're on the digging in, Jacob Stallings. He's been swinging a hot bat in the series with 7 base hits coming in. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Here's Carlos Correa now. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
This catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
The 0-1 pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Balanced throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ball.
And this will reach the wall out around the 318 sign. On to third, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Next for the Yankees.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. First offering on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Perez has it in his tracks. He's got it one away. And a surprising decision there as he holds on at third base.
Third baseman.
Now with the play, Cody Bellinger. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
The 0-1 delivery. And he gets it down, but it's going to be a foul ball. Couldn't steer it fair. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is line to left. Perez is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Stepping up to the plate, Mario Cortez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting, third baseman,
from the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Trying to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They trail it here 3. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Ordonez. 1 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Line drive to left. Perez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The second baseman.
Striding in, Manny Machado. He hit a sac fly earlier. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Clayton Pesky, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Popped him up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So striding forward now, Jorge Alfaro. He got called out on strikes his last time through. No balls and 1 strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side, and the Rays are in the hit column.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball miss.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays strand a pair. They trail. Here's Chris Bryant now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Perez on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Next for New York, Jacob Stallings. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's gone as they add still another.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup A straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Into the box, Carlos Correa. Oh, he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
Into the box now, Tyler Glasnow. Liner in there for a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Ladies and gentlemen,
now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. And the Bombers have it going here, as this is also good for extra bases. And he's safe.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Digging in, Cody Bellinger. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. High and deep to right. Welch looking up. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. Home run number 5 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he misses it.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there. And I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Welch on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Gray. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Mario Cortez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Standing in now, Micah Welch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Ready for another shot now. Jacob Stallings. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Perez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And the former #1 overall pick and American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Cortez comes up with it. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3. Striding into the box, Roberto Garcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. And he takes strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. 8-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tyler Glasnow. He singled his last time up. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Perez is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first down.
Now batting, left fielder, Shohei Ohtani.
Digging in and looking for more, Shohei Ohtani. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Skied into straightaway right. Welch is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Drilled to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulders up, kept the ice water in his feet.
And hold on there, that's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Runner's on his way to third. Strike taken to throw. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
Bellinger at third with 2 away. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Runner breaks for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. March on to the 8th. It's the Yankees 9, the Rays nothing. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Bryant charging in on it. The 0-2 on his way from Chapman. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Popped up. Bellinger over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Rays. Up at a 9-0 deficit. Standing in, Manny Machado. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Welch. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready once again, Chris Bryant. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Ordonez is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
The batter, the pitcher.
At the plate, Jacob Stallings. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Manny V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Now in the box, Captain Gray starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Mario Cortez.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Mario Cortez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 20.
Stepping into the box, Micah Welch. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Skied down the left field line. He brings it in, and the Yankees continue the roll they've been on. straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Yankees took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Kevin Shackelford notches his 3rd win of the year as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Jose Barrios permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the show.